Getting choked on my coffee. Good morning, everybody. Beautiful crochet people. Um, yeah, it's about 8 o'clock, a little bit after 8. I've been sitting here messing with my TV. We have a Roku, and I don't know what's going on, so it's telling me that I may have to factory reset on it, and I really don't want to have to reset everything on my TV. So if that's what I have to do, then I guess that's what I'm going to have to do, but it really stinks. So I'm trying to do everything possible to not have to do that. But otherwise, we're having a good morning. Hopefully, I'm broadcasting through. I don't know because I usually go in through my TV to make sure that I am. So I'll just have to have y'all's help and let me know if I am broadcasting. So, anyway, and I'll still try to periodically check my TV. And yeah, it's still saying the same thing. So, interesting. So I think I'm just going to have to turn the power completely off to it. I'll be right back. Oh, goodness. So we'll see if this works. I don't know, but good morning. So I'm hoping that people need to help me today on letting me know if you can see me because I can't tell. Good morning, Maria. Good morning, or afternoon, evening, wherever you're at. Where I usually check myself is through my TV, and for whatever reason, my Roku is telling me that I may have to factory reset my uh, TV. So, oh boy. So yeah, if everybody could help me. Akash, I am doing great. How are you? So yeah, if somebody could just tell me that they can see me and I'm not all googly and pixely and if I'm coming clear or not, I'd appreciate it. Because yesterday I was having a lot of difficulty. But I had access to checking myself. Now, this morning I don't, so. If you could just say, yes, I can see you, I'd appreciate that. Oh, great. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate that. Yeah, because I was having all kinds of trouble yesterday. So hopefully I got it figured out. Good morning. So yeah, hopefully that's all the issue that I'll have today, and then I'll have to try to figure out my TV later. I don't know what happened to it. It was fine yesterday, so it's telling me I may have to factory reset it, and I really don't want to have to do that, but it looks like that's what I'm going to have to do. And bear with me with the lag, because I know I have lag. I know everybody kind of does a little bit, but I think I have extra. Hello, Walker. Well, if you would have read the description, it's crocheting. So, and I just have a little community of people. We sit here and chit chat about crochet. We talk about whatever. We may not talk at all. So, you're welcome to stay, but that's what it's about. So. Right now I'm trying to get my scrubbies all replenished. The little kitchen scrubbies for those that crochet out there. I had a lot of requests for them this last market, so right now I'm using the orange and the yarn bee to get those made up. So oh yeah. Oh, once you pick it up, Jess, I'm sure you'll remember. It's not hard. You know, it's like riding the bike, I say. You know, you don't really forget. So, but yeah, these are the finished scrubbies. I've already got, usually out of one skein, to call it, I can usually get 8 out of them, and I sell them in 4 packs. Yes, he is the real, he is. Amen. Yeah, just, grab you some yarn and just start making chains and practicing that, and then move on to other stitches. There's so much on YouTube now that'll teach people how, and I usually, whenever I'm working on anything, I usually try to do something very basic and simple, so if there's people that are coming on here that are just learning or want to learn, that, you know, it's usually pretty simple patterns, and I put everything in the description. Everything is always in the description of what I'm working on. These scrubbies are listed in the description, so. Now, some people request that you don't, and so I do abide by that. So if it's something I'm working on like that, then I won't, but the same to you, the real. I appreciate that. Thank you. And blessings to you, and have an amazing day. Thank you, Jess. And I don't mind people, sharing their political, that's fine as long as everybody's kind and respectful of each other in that. I just refrain from speaking of mine right now. So, and doing it, being respectful for everyone. So, we just need to continue to pray. Okay, this scrubby seems smaller than the rest of mine, and I don't know why, and I'm using the same hook. This is interesting. I'm using the eye hook because I like the stitches to be a little bit bigger to give you a little bit bigger scrubby area. But good morning, everyone coming in. Hope everybody's having a great start to their day. It's the weekend, Friday. I'm looking forward to seeing my grandbabies this weekend. So, any of you guys have fun plans? With fall and everything, there's all kind of pumpkin patch stuff and all that kind of stuff going on. Okay, we're gonna start having those come out. That's all right. Just let them get it out of their system and go on. Whatever. You might want to hit up a different channel, Ghost, but be safe on whatever you decide to do today. That's all I can say. Hello, Knits for You. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Knits. I appreciate that. So feel free to hang out and how do I stay motivated, Walker? I mean, I just get on here every day because I have a drive to do it. I recently retired, so I just like to get on here and just talk. And whoever wants to hear me or whatever, or whoever wants to talk with me. I mean, really, right now, I mean, my focus, I love to crochet. So you start with something that you love that you want to share with people, or if you just want to get on here and talk about different things. I mean, you can just sit on here and talk and people will follow you. So just be consistent. Get on every day in the beginning. That's what I do in the morning whenever I have time. I just get on first thing in the morning and start my day, and whatever I decide to work on, that's what I work on. Um, and people will follow. I mean, you just have to be consistent. You really do. If you want anything, if you want to start out with anything and make it anything of a business or anything like that, you just have to be consistent across the board. I started with shorts first with me and my little Luna. And so you can go back and watch all our shorts. I'm actually 55, so yeah, I'm late in the game on some of it, but I enjoy crocheting. I have a heart for it, and I do sell it. Have different platforms and stuff that I sell it on. But it is my passion, and I can talk to people and meet people since I'm no longer in the public anymore. With what I did before, I was always out in the public, and now that I'm not, it's still an outlet for me. I still feel like I'm in a community. I feel like I'm with people. Hello, Aussie. How are you? I'm so glad to see you. The knit one, purl one, those are two different stitches with knitting. I crochet, but I do knit. I don't knit a lot, but those are two different stitches. Those are two different stitches for knitting. So it'd be a series, like if it was a single crochet, double crochet for me, like a single crochet, you would do one stitch of that single crochet, then you do two of the double crochet. So, oh, Walker, I think I said I'm 55. I'll be 56 my birthday. Oh, you're 71, knit for you? And only started YouTube at 70. No, you're right. You're never too old to start something new. You're absolutely right. I don't care if I'm late to the game or not. I'm planted right where I'm supposed to be right now, where I'm at in my journey. And that's why I call it Johnna's Journey. I'm eclectic. I mean, I'll get on here and crochet and talk about things and, you know. No, people, whenever I tell them how old I am and I attach retirement to that, they always think that I'm older. No, I'm not. And I know I look older, so I'm not offended by any of that. I've had a lot of health issues that I have corrected, and now I feel totally like I'm a new creation. So my outward appearance, you know, whatever, I'm still working on things inwardly, which is way more important than outward. But I appreciate you asking me questions. I take no, you know, it's all good. But yes, knit for you. I tell my kids all the time, you know, whenever I switch careers, because I originally was in the corporate world and I decided to change careers, and I totally did it in my 30s, and they were like, "Oh, you're too old." And I was like, you're never too old. You can change your mind when you're 80. I don't care. And if you're not happy where you're at and you're not content where you're at, then find what your dream is. You know, there's always in the back of everyone's mind, you know, what they would really truly maybe like to try to do or to attempt to do. You just have to do that first step. You have to make that first step. You know, so at 55, I decided to retire from, I was a nail tech for almost 20 years. And it was time, you know, it was just time for me to move on. My body couldn't take it. I was so busy. I was so blessed with a career that blessed me. And my body, it just couldn't do it anymore. Anything you do repetitively, even doing this, you know, is going to affect your arms, your neck, your back, you know. So I'm not trying to compare myself to hard labor workers by any means. I'm saying that anything you do repetitively is going to affect your body, and one day it's going to come out, you know. So there were different things with that, and the chemicals and things that, you know, I was surrounded with and everything, and with me being autoimmune and trying to correct some of those things, you know, it probably wasn't the best for me. So it was time. So my next passion, crocheting. And I get to talk to people on here and have fun doing it. I've met so many people. So many people. And so really the vast majority, and probably 98% of people on here are so kind and so gracious and so loving. And then you have the bot community or the, you know, not the bot, but, you know, that is, I mean, part of it, but the trolls and stuff. And the troll thing doesn't bother me. I just don't want you guys to have to deal with them. So, because they're not gonna, they can't touch me, you know, and they have their own issues, and they need love. They need love, and even though they don't know it, and they'll tell you they don't, whatever, they need love all the same. So that's the next thing too on being on YouTube. You just have to just roll with it and know that if you get those comments, you just have to let them go. There's too many people that take it to heart, and I have made it way too far in my life and my journey to allow anything like that to take hold and grab a hold of me, because I am not fear based. The Lord did not give me a spirit of fear or a heart of fear or a mind of fear, anything. And yeah, I am. So yeah, it's been fun. It has been a lot of fun since I've started to be able to do this. and be able to be consistent in it, because before my schedule there's no way it would allow it. That's why I just did shorts all the time. So anybody else out there doing fellow crocheters or anything like that want to share? Roris, I'm sorry, I just not saw. I don't know. I'm not liking this orange because it's not working the same as what my other scrubby yarn was. I don't know. That is frustrating. So I'm going to move on to a different color right now because I don't know what's going on. It's not the same thickness thing. I'm not liking it. And what I'm going to have to do probably with it is just do more rows to make it bigger. But with Christmas coming, I'll move to green. I did have to go to Hobby Lobby yesterday. Yeah, and this is just simply called green. So, but yeah, I had to go to Hobby Lobby yesterday because I had ran out of all my scrubby yarn. And then, of course, I found, a million other things too. So, I am starting on my Christmas ornaments too. And I found the prettiest. I'm making angels. So, I made some of these. I'm going to make some of these. And then with that one, I think I'm going to attach the red. I don't have any of the deeper green right now. I think I ran out of it. So I am going to try to incorporate that on some of them too, I think. So this is the big twist, and I am finding that I love the big twist. Um, I didn't know about it. It was on sale here a while back, so I went ahead and grabbed it just to try it. Fell in love with it. It's honestly, it does remind me of the peaches and cream, sugar and cream, whatever you call it. I mean, so, and I usually do use the cones when it comes to that brand. Um, but in my area, I can't really find a whole lot of different colors in the cones. So I haven't got as many lately, and I have gravitated towards the big twist from Joann. So, and I love this cotton. I do use it from Hobby Lobby too. So, okay, this one feels like it should. That orange for some reason doesn't. But yeah, this scrubby pattern is a super easy pattern, and for all of you have crochet and that do crochet, you probably know it. It's just your standard circle scrubby that's super easy. So if there's anybody out there that's starting that wants something super easy, for gift giving or anything like that, this is so easy. And I put it in the description box what the pattern that I found that I liked. Because I wanted something just, I didn't want to have to try to make up my own pattern, and I just wanted something that, that was kind of, it's cute, but it's super simple, so it does have like a cute little pattern. So, oh, and yesterday I revealed my sweater, but I had also done a short on it too, so I think some people were able to see it there, but I went ahead and brought her over so everybody could see her again today. Let me see if I can switch it. There she is. So I just launched her yesterday, the night before, actually, I think, on my shorts. So I originally was going to do, on the sleeve, I was going to do a bell sleeve, but then I ended up just doing the ribbing. I wanted a tunic style, so I do have slits up the side. She's a little bit away from me, so I can't touch her. I have my phone plugged in right now because I am charging it. But I'm thinking about going to about right here for another one and keep the same design of the sleeves and the neck. It's a boat neckline. And the back is the same as the front. It's the granny square, granny stitch. And yeah, I think she turned out pretty cute. So I'm thinking about doing a sleeveless one too. And I know there's all kinds out there, all kinds of inspiration. So maybe this will inspire somebody to make something like this too. So I think she turned out pretty cute. So because I originally had found an inspiration on Pinterest that I went by, excuse me as I jumble you guys all over the place. I had originally found a design that I liked that was similar to that, and I just altered it. And that's what I do a lot of times. I'll find inspiration, I'll think about it, and then I'll get a concept, and then I'll just be like, okay, this is what I can do though for my style and kind of my area, people in my area for their style and stuff like that too. So I thought it was a fun piece. So I'll have her, she's ready for market here in a couple weeks. So and I have another vest that I'm working on too. I haven't finished it yet because I wanted to get some of these other smaller things knocked out, and then I'll go back to, and it's a tie on, it's a vest with the same concept, kind of the granny square and the granny stitch, but and then it has ties on the side. And I have her packed away. I have two of them in two different styles, but I have them packed away right now for my next market. And it's so close. I was just like, I'm just going to keep everything packed up, ready to go. And just, I have another bin that's just Christmas stuff that I'm adding right now. So as I finish, then I'm just tagging everything and having it ready to go. So and that is the best way to do it. So then you're not, chasing your tail, like I say sometimes, of, going down that rabbit hole of like, oh no, I don't have anything ready. I don't have anything tagged. I don't have my ends, sewn in. So that's one thing. I sew in my ends every single time now. Because then it used to be I was like, oh, I'll do an assembly line and I'll just kind of do everything and then I'll go back and do all that. And it's like, no, no. Because that's the part that is my least favorite. I don't like doing all that stuff as much. I like how it looks and I want it, that's what I strive for, is to, have quality product. But it's my least favorite part, the creating part, is the fun part. But it's whenever you have to do all that other stuff, it's like, oh, okay. But it's still required. You still have to do it, so. Because it is your finishing work. It's what makes it or breaks it, Making sure everything's tied up good. Make sure all your ends, cinch up your magic circles and stuff like that so they're not falling apart and coming undone in the center. There's something to be said about taking your time and doing your finishing work. Even though it may not be your favorite part, like with me, it's really one of the most important parts. So you need to always keep that in mind. Refresh my chat because I do have to do that on occasion, so I apologize if someone has messaged and I've not got it. Um, for some reason, it wants to go. Yep, there is. So let me go backtrack a minute. That's what I was afraid of, that I was missing some people. Oh, yeah. So yeah, I've missed quite a few. So I apologize to everyone. Like I said, my chat. Um, oh, Walker, you didn't offend me whatsoever. That's what I was trying to explain. No, there was no offense whatsoever. I was just saying. So I hope you're still here and you heard that. Because no, by no means was I. I'm just trying to catch up real quick. Again, I apologize. Oh no, Nits, I am so sorry. A badly broken arm and hand? Yes, yes. Keep your hands busy because it's very good therapeutically, Nits, to do that. Okay, Walker, now you are being offensive, so, you know. Good morning, Katrina. I'm catching up. Yeah, I took care of them already, Katrina, thank you. Because they were being kind, and then they made a comment thinking that I had taken something wrong, and I hadn't, but then that's whenever they felt free to start being what you just seen, so. Aussie, it was just this end of August, this past August is whenever I retired. Well, Roris, yeah, I mean, hey, do it. My youngest, that's what he does. He games and he has his own channel. Lewis, greetings to you. Oh, you're in the UK too, Nits? Awesome. Yes, I can see you now, Katrina. I am just behind because I hadn't refreshed. Thank you, everybody, for your compliments. Thank you. Well, my last live that I was on yesterday, Aussie, as I'm catching up, yeah, it was crazy. Nobody could see me, and I couldn't get it figured out. I don't know what was going on, but I think we got it figured out now. So, Well, I've been crocheting since I started learning about 7, 8, something like that, Roris. And it's just practice and over time and getting, learning as you go. Yeah, the ends and stuff are not the fun part, are they? It's the least favorite, so. Thank you, Yafa. Hello, Slim. Yeah, yesterday that was one thing, Katrina, that didn't mess up at all, was my chat. I didn't have to, I mean, I did refresh it just to make sure, but that was one thing that never, I mean, I kept checking it and it was fine. So, hello, Badgers. Yeah, Aussie, I took care of him. So, I mean, he can still see if he's still here or whatever, but he was fine, and then he started saying that other stuff, and it was like, no, nobody needs to read that. I mean, I appreciate everyone standing up for me, but I don't let that stuff affect me. I really don't, and um, nobody else should have to view it though or put up with it. And that's what a lot of them do. They come in and they act like everything's good and asking questions, being kind, and acting like they're, wanting. But that's how they. And I will. I'll totally talk to people. I'll talk to anybody. But I'm after that. Then no, you no longer get to participate in anything that I'm doing because I don't want other people offended, and I'm watching out for you guys more. I can take care of myself, but I appreciate you guys helping with that. Oh, well, thank you, Roris. I appreciate that. So some of my hard work is paying off, I think, and just, having time. And it's so relaxing for me to do it anyway that, yeah. Oh, Lou. Oh, sister. Yeah, Luna, she's trying to get settled in her little. You can lay down. Come on. You got to get out of mommy's yard. You got to get. No. Up here. No, no, no. No. Right there. Yeah, I have all my cotton yarn over here to the side because if I want to do my angel wings too today, I just kind of set everything up. Hello, Wild Wolf. How are you today, Wild Wolf? Yes, and thank you, Katrina. I mean, there's some of it that I do get reported, and then other stuff I just put them in timeout for 24 hours and let them just, be. So yeah, eventually they get worked out of the chat, and then it's, you know, good from there. On the weekend, it's definitely worse as far as some of that stuff goes with the troll stuff and with the people that are just, being who they are. It's like there's places for them to be if they want to go do that. Yes, it does kill the mood, and that's what I'm getting at. People in my chat don't need to see that. So, yes, there are times that if like right now, me scrolling through and there was so much for me to get back to because I hadn't refreshed, so that's on me. Um, I just go with what I can quickly do. So if they pop up again, then I can always go in and I can totally ban them and get rid of them and do all the things. So, yes, I appreciate all your help, Katrina, in that. It's not, yeah, it's very much appreciated. So yeah, there's some that's been reported, some that are just on, 24-hour ban, some of them, or however you want to call it. And so yeah. Okay, Katrina. Because my plate, I mean, here, anybody's welcome. If you're a crafter or not, if you want to just sit and join in the conversation, if it's somebody that comes along and is just having a bad day and they just want to be and not think, and this helps them relax and feel like they're part of a community, whatever, I'm more than happy for anybody. Anybody and everybody is welcome. Just be kind. Just be kind to my people. I'm working on scrubbies today. I'm trying to bust out my scrubbies. I had to go to I had to go to Hobby Lobby yesterday because I knew that I needed to replenish my scrubbies. So I got green, I got pink, I got an orange, but there's something funky with it. I don't know. I got another, like a light blue, and I got a yellow. So I already busted out like 16 of them last night when I got home because I did all my pink that I just showed you. I got them all done last night. And then this blue, kind of periwinkle. It looks a little different on camera. It looks darker on camera than what it actually is. But it's like a periwinkle color. So I got those busted out last night. So now I'm just trying to get the rest of these done. And then I'm working on angel wings for my Christmas ornaments. So whenever I went yesterday to Hobby Lobby, they had all like their unfinished wood stuff for, I think it was 40% off. So a pack of these, there's 2, 4, 6, 8 of them in a pack. So I'll get 8 angels for $1.99. Then it was 40% off. So that was a really good deal. Because I was wondering if I wasn't going to have to like go to Dollar Tree to find, like ropes of some of those beads that you can get sometimes to get the size I wanted. Well, no, they wouldn't have been big enough, and I didn't end up going there anyway because too I'm doing the octagon granny square type things that go around ornaments, like the clear ornaments or whatever, and I needed those inserts. So I got a 2, 4, 6, 8 pack for $5, and then the Christmas stuff was 50% off, I think. I think it was $5. Or maybe it was $5 with the discount. So I got some really good deals yesterday. Are you doing lap blankets? Knit? And you did, oh, for 3 little puppies? Oh, yeah. So you have your own channel, Knit for You? Because I will absolutely find you. I mean, and check it out. Oh, awesome, Aussie. Yeah. Because, yeah, there's a box of things that I have went through of mine that, yeah, it's going to be donated, some of it, just because it was things that I was trying to see if I liked or not, if it was things that, if it was something that I thought I would go back to try to sell or not, just patterns that I was testing and trying out and things like that. So that is awesome. That is awesome that you went and done that. Because there's so many people out there that need, some of the wearable stuff with the hats and the scarves and the little, gloves if you want to do gloves. Okay, Wild Wolf, you enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe, and feel free to join back anytime that you see me on. You knit square, you knit for you, you knit squares and crochet around them and add on the border. Oh, I'm going to write your name down. I have my notepad here. I always have a notepad because I'm always learning and finding new friends. So it's Sophia knits for you. Okay. I took care of him, Mossy. Thank you. Crochet the squares together then, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure those are beautiful. And I'm sure the people that you have donated them to or made them for, everything, I'm sure they appreciate them. Welcome back, Katrina. So are you working on anything fun now, Katrina? Figure out what to do with your yarn? Um, oh, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of patterns that you can just type in, into like Pinterest or even online and just, scrap yarn patterns. Or even if you want to make like a blanket for you or one of your family members or something. There's so many things you can do. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Knit. But yes, that's an awesome thing to do. That's an awesome project to do. I recently had a friend that she's younger than me, and she has signs of vascular dementia that is starting. They believe she hasn't got a second opinion yet, so this is fresh news. But and my mother-in-law, she had Alzheimer's, so our family's been touched by it too. So I feel for you, and I will certainly be praying for that for you and for her and for your family. You're working on your Bag-O-Day twinkle shell blanket. I need to go in and watch her a little bit more. There's been times where I've kind of watched a little bit of her stuff, a sprinkling, because like I said before, I thought that I had never heard of her, but I went and looked her up, and I was like, yes, I have. I guess I just didn't pay attention to her name, but I recognized her face. So I need to go back in and watch some more of her stuff. Yes, it is, Katrina. It is very sad. Oh, Knit, your mom had Alzheimer's? Oh, and you were a twin. Aw, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it's in your family too, unfortunately. Yeah, I should look her up for that just to see about, some inspiration and even some tips on if I run into a problem whenever I'm making some of my stuff. Absolutely, Knits. That's what we're here for. We're here to support each other and get through this life, get through our journeys together and support. Oh, your grandma, grandpa on both sides died of cancer before you were born and you didn't. Oh, I'm sorry, Aussie. Yeah, you had a lot of friends, and that's good. That you had friends, to support. And it seems to be more stroke, heart attack type stuff that's on my side. It seems like it's just kind of, how it works with, people and stuff of, how families pass things on genetically and stuff. And welcome to any of the new ones popping in. My grandma on my dad's side smoked for 7 years, I believe, before he passed. But I'll pop in again soon. Thank you for making me smile. Well, yes, absolutely, Knits. Yeah, anytime you see me, just pop in, tell me, say hi. I am so glad that you found us, and I'm so glad that you joined. I really appreciate it, and thank you for the subscribe. And I will be looking up your channel as well. So you have a great rest of your day, and hope to see you again. Parents, my grandparents, my grandfather passed from colon cancer. My grandmother, I don't remember. All I know, she was in the hospital and all her. So, aw. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that too, Katrina. It is. It's just so sad what some people have had to endure with their health and stuff. It can be scary. Oh, also, you have friends coming over this afternoon? That's awesome. So, yeah, get everything ready for them. So, yeah, that'll be fun. I'm glad to hear you got some fun stuff for the weekend, Aussie. You enjoy and take care, and thanks for being here. I'm glad I got to see you again, and feel free to come in anytime. Absolutely, Aussie. Take care. Good. I look forward to seeing you. Hello and welcome to the ones new popping on. Feel free to say hello if you're working on anything crochet, if you're a crafter, if you're not, if you're just hanging out, channel surfing, whatever. That's basically what we do here, crochet and chat and just catch up with everybody and share what we're working on and all the things. And so far I'm staying connected today and that's awesome. Yesterday was not such a good day, but we did it. We still had fun and I still posted it and I can't believe how many views I've had on it. I can't believe how many views. And, but like me and Lenora were saying, or Lenora pointed out, it's like, well, we're just sitting here crocheting anyway, so unless you have something to show or something, it doesn't really matter. And it was like, you are so absolutely right. And I was taking it for what it was, and I wasn't letting it get me down, but it was just like, okay. But they were hanging in with me, they were hanging on, and we still had a 2-hour live. So it worked. I didn't let any of that stop me. So. Well, for the new ones coming in, I'm working on my scrubbies today. I got quite a few requests for them, and I didn't have a whole lot of color selection, so I'm trying to, at my last market, so I'm trying to get those replenished, and so then I'll have them ready for in a couple weeks. Hello, King. How are you today? Good. Okay, I'm really disappointed in my orange. I don't know. There's something different about it. It's like it doesn't look any different really whenever I put them side by side in comparison to, thickness and stuff, but whenever I go to work with it, I don't know, it's like the consistency of it or something is different than my other scrubby yarns. Does anybody else have that or that works with scrubby yarn? Oh, everything's going good so far. King, yeah, it is. It's yeah, a little bit. Oh, the sun's kind of, even though I have my curtains drawn, but I use I mean, you can tell it's the drop cloths that I use as my curtains because I really like that color and I couldn't find anything else I like. But still, it wants to come through. So, and I do have, I mean, I totally closed the curtains completely and it's still wanting to do its thing. But for whatever reason, the consistency, I can't get it. I mean, it's like I'm almost going to have to add another round to get them the same size as these. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with it. So if that's what I have to do, then I guess I will. Cutie puppers? What's that? I've not heard of that, Katrina. Lulu. Now, you need to decide where you're going, baby. You need to decide. Oh, well, I didn't mean the hair. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna have to find a different place to put my cotton. Okay, if you're gonna stay there, we're good. Oh! I thought you were talking about a pattern. I thought it was some kind of like scrubby, like cute, like dog face pattern. Then. Oh yeah, she has to be with. Look at the way that sun is just kind of coming through. Oh, I like it. Oh, that's so funny. I got you now. I'm on the same wavelength as you are now, Katrina. Oh my goodness. That's too funny. I was getting all excited. I was getting all excited. I seriously was, Katrina, because I was just like, oh, she's got a cute pattern that, you know. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, that laugh. Yeah, and in the morning she wants the whole couch to herself, and of course now since we don't have the huge sectional, it's a fight, you know, because she wants to sit where I always sit because it's where I sit, and she just, you know, because it's like, oh well, that was where mom sits, you know, and it's comforting to her. And so whenever we're both on the couch in the daytime, then this is the state right here. She's manning my cotton. That's where she wants to be. So yeah, you know, and it's all good. I mean, because everything, you know, people know that I have pets, and you know, for the majority, it's fine. She doesn't really shed, and so I am okay. So I do try to keep it away from her as much as possible. But yeah, whenever that happens, it's like okay. So I may have to empty a bag down here and just put all my cotton in it. Oh, and then something else I got yesterday too, but it wasn't on sale, but I definitely needed it because it is going to save me money. Because I do like to make my own tags. I don't like to be cookie cutter. I like having my own individual just kind of deal. And I had been ordering my cardstock tags from Shein, Shine, whatever you want to call it. And I know those places are kind of questionable, but it was actually the best deal for the time for me just to go ahead and do that. And so that's what I did. Well, now I was running low, and I didn't really want to have to order again from there, partly because it does take a little while. But it got me it got me this, and it was $11. So I figure it will pay for itself, as many tags as what I go through. And then I did go on and get me just a hole punch like this, because my hole punch that I have is way too big. It wouldn't look right. So it was $2.49, so $2.50 basically. So it'll be worth it. It'll pay for itself. I won't have to worry about, because I already have cardstock and stuff. So I'll just already have them, and I won't have to worry about it. And I won't have to, you know, worry about whenever I start running low. I can just always have that kind of in my box if I happen to be working on something, you know. But I probably have tags made up kind of too, just as I go. But yeah, so that was one of my extra purchases yesterday because I'm just trying to be as prepared as possible. Because I went for so many years of just squirrel, and just not being as prepared, and that's where all my anxiety would build up. And it's like, no reason for that. No reason for that. But as I've gotten older and figured out some of my health things, my brain has quieted down quite a bit. So thank you, Jesus. That's for sure. Hello to anybody new. Feel free to say hello so I can know who everybody is, I guess. Get to know people. Feel free to share if you're working on anything. Oh, wow, we've already been on here for an hour. Doesn't seem like it. The times went really fast today. Got my third green one done. Get my ends woven. Some matches. Future me will love me for it. Just kind of weaving in the back and you can't really tell. I just love this scrunchy stuff. I don't know, it's just something about, I mean, it does have a weird texture. It's a scrubby, you know, but it's just so stretchy and, dare I say, like kind of boingy. I don't know. It's just something about it. It's kind of fun. And then with the pattern that I use, I don't do the magic circle, so I just go around the back and just gather it on the back side of those stitches that I made. Because it calls for you to do a chain 3 and then do your series of double crochets in the first, chain that you made. So I just go behind and gather that to close up the circle. So, and I really do prefer to do that with this pattern. But everybody's different, so it comes down to preference, honestly. And then I just gather it up. And it closes the hole up. The same as the magic ring, just a different way. Just gonna stretch it out. Hello, everyone. Feel free to join in. Just trying to get some of my market stuff worked on. Working on scrubbies today. Little sink dish scrubbies. And I've got 2 colors done already. I'm working on my 3rd. And see, these just work up so fast. That's what I really like about them. It's only 3 rows, and you're done. And simple stitches. Double crochet and single crochets. My nose itches. Have to remember to refresh. Still here crocheting away. And adulting, running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Well, I know what you're saying. I've been trying to do a little bit of that before I get on every morning, because if I don't, then it kind of disrupts my day. I have my routine. I really do. I've been trying to stick with the routine since I have retired, because if I don't, it just won't be that good. So I try to get up no later than 6, and then I usually just come in, take care of Luna, get her out if she needs out right away, get my coffee, clean on the kitchen, then get my stuff ready for my day online. Good morning, Jeff. Afternoon, evening, wherever you're at, wherever you're from. And I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I hope your day is blessed as well. And thank you very much for that blessing. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. And I hope you have a great day too. That is so kind. I like that. Hello to all the new ones popping in. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great start to their Friday, or mid-Friday, late Friday. It's amazing how there's so many people from all over the world. This blows my mind. Feel free to say hi. Let us know if you're working on anything, if you're a crocheter, a knitter, any kind of crafter, or if you're just hanging out. We've had people just popping in. Just popping in. 2 months till Christmas. Yeah. This is true. It's gonna be here. I mean, yeah. Time just goes so fast. So fast. I'm still sitting like in April. So sorry to hear that. Might want to remedy that, you know. Where'd my other... There it is. Now with these angels that I'm going to be working on, I said how I wasn't ever going to do anything that had tassels or anything anymore, because those one mug rugs that I made, that they're really cute, kind of boho style or whatever, they had the tassels on the sides, and I had to cut and cut and cut. And I was like, oh. But then I decided to make these angels. And guess what? I'll be cutting string for days. Which, that's okay. Because they're cute. And so we'll just have a string cutting session whenever we get that started. So... You're taking a break from your blanket to work on your dishcloths. Hey, go for it. Sometimes we need to do that. Sometimes we do need a break from some of our projects. Because it's like I get bored with something sometimes, so then it's like, no, I need to pick something else up for a minute and then go back, you know. And that's okay. That is absolutely okay in the crochet world. Because I was working on some of those too, and then I had to break away from that for a little bit. I had my stack started. I mean, they're finished, but I have, because I usually do them in like 2 packs or whatever, so chain 32, slip stitch and second chain, then half double crochet, and next repeat slip stitch and half double crochet all the way across. And whatever stitch you end up with, start all over, one row, repeat. It's pretty stitch. Yeah, that's what I kind of call a seed stitch, I think. There's different variations of it. I do one very similar to that, yeah. Because there's one I think that I've done too where I've done a single crochet double, or sometimes I even put a chain in between them, just depending on what I want it to look like. So yeah, yes, you're absolutely right. It is a gorgeous stitch, and it's so simple, just like you said, so easy for some of people that are learning. And so yeah, thanks for sharing that. Because that's just it for some of these people that are learning and stuff. I mean, there's so many different patterns out there, and things on YouTube and stuff, that it's making it easy for people to learn. Back. Oh, good morning and blessings to you, Shatika. How are you doing? Working on scrubbies today. Getting my scrubbies done. My little dish sink scrubbies. Are you working on anything fun today, Shatika? Bear with me for just a second. I'm going to try to look at something. Okay, I'm back. I had to check on something really quick. My mom doesn't usually call me this time of day, and so I was just checking to see if she'd left me a message. One, two, three, four, five, six. Should be able to get two more at least. Because I've been able to get 8 out of each skein that I've had so far with a little bit left over. So I was going to try to make something left over out of all my scrap too. Which isn't a lot, but it's enough to keep, you know. be back. That's how it goes. So, and I hope that Anna saw that I said happy birthday before I disconnected there for a minute. Okay, I have one more green to go. And I'll be done with this color. Yeah, whenever my mom calls and then my son calls right after, it kind of freaks me out, and that's why I kind of popped off because, yeah, I just have things going on, and everything's fine. So that's all that matters. Everything's fine. So, and I'm glad. So, honestly, my mom was probably just checking up to see what we found out blood work on my hubs. So, I'll need to get back with her to let her know on that, what we found out. And so, yeah. And then I am heading north uh, tomorrow because my grandson has a little thing at his preschool for little fall festival thing at his preschool. So I'm going to that. And then I have continuing ed on Sunday. So I'll have class all day on Sunday. And then I'll head back home after that. I just don't want to be away from home too much with um, my husband having some health things going. Thank you, Katrina. I think I'm going to have to take a break from my scrubbies and start working on my angel wings because those angel wings go pretty fast. So I'll have a bunch of them done up too. I can start cutting my string along the way too. Yes, Anna, I saw that it was your birthday. I was just saying, I was hoping that you saw me say happy birthday to you before I left. So, yes, big happy birthday to you, Anna. That's awesome. I hope you have a spectacular day, and I hope you have some fun things planned. And if not, just do some things for yourself. Just do something for yourself, something fun that you wouldn't normally do on any other day. Even if it's a simple thing of going out and taking a walk, or sitting down and reading a little bit of a book or something, or go see a movie, or go have lunch on yourself, lunch by yourself somewhere. Just do something fun. Because there is a sweet little coffee shop type place that's not too far from me in the town that I used to work in, that I'll go and sit in there by myself and read. Or I've thought about taking my crochet there and doing it from there too, but I haven't done it yet. Because they have a back room where people do, if that's what they want to do, just go back there and sit away from the main area. And it's so nice. There's more and more of those places popping up, I think. I think Luna got too hot. She's moved to the floor now. She usually bounces between the couch and the floor and her bed, and she was sitting in Daddy's chair earlier. She doesn't do that very often, but I have my little heater going. I probably should turn it off. It's gotten nice in here now. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of my green scrunchies. So I pair them in fours. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And I'm all about just kind of the rustic deal, so I actually have my cardboard stock circles that I already got pre-made, which, like I said earlier, I have got stuff now to just make my own. And I love this string from Dollar Tree. It's lasted me forever. But I don't know if they still offer, if they still have it or not, but there's other places I can get it. You know, it's just a basic white string. But I love it for this because it just kind of gives me that rustic look again, because that's kind of like what I like. And I just thread it through my tag, because these tags didn't come with any string, and I'm okay with that because I wanted to use it anyway. And just thread it through. And these little tags are just those ones, if you've looked at them on Shine or whatever, they're just the handmade with love little stickers. If I can get it unpeeled now. These little stickers that are really cute. Don't know if you can really see it that good, but Lulu, what are you doing? Are you looking for crumbles? And then some of these little scripture ones too. They're teeny tiny, but I still like them. So I put one of those on the other side. And then I usually do handwrite how much they are for a grouping. And I just thread it through. I probably should have gave me a little bit more string, but that's okay. I just tie it off. And that's my tag. That's how I do them. So I can put this in my bag now. Or I can put my pink ones together too. I'm string a little bit longer this time. Hello, Ari. I hope I pronounced that right. And with my scripture verses, I just randomly pick one. I just, whatever's next on the roll, I'll put it on. I love all of them. They're all so cute. I mean, they're a little bit hard to read on some of them, but you can kind of make them out. So, I get my 4. String it through that last row. Got that one done with my tag. Like I said, I'll write the price on them later. I'm not going to mess with that right now. What are you doing, Lou? What you doing? You're just sitting there staring at me. got tags on this one. Oh, I wanted to use this one, but there's tape on it. I don't know if it's going to come off. Still going to use it. Okay, my last 4 that I've gotten done. And I am going to have to start making me some tags because I don't have very many left. But not everything do I put these tags on. I have some others too that I use. For my angels, I actually have I'm going to use these. And I got these off of Shein too, and it did come with some string. I don't know, I may use it. It's kind of the jute string. I may use it. But these are just another version of their stickers of just handmade with love. And I think they're pretty cute. Hello again, Ronus. So I think I'm going to use them for my angels with the jute string that it came with. Or even the white, maybe, I don't know yet. Haven't decided. I wish that these one scripture stickers were a little bit bigger so you could read some of the writing on them a little better. I wouldn't want them huge. I mean, not much bigger, but enough that you could maybe read the writing a little better. So, okay, so I've got those done for now, and I think I am moving on. This is the green I had, a little bit of green left, and I still have the blue and the yellow to do. I am undecided on the orange. I'm just going to have to see. I don't know. It might be something I'm doing wrong, and I just wasn't catching it at the time. I don't know. We'll give it another go here in a little bit. But yeah, I'm just going to put this in a ball and put it with the rest of my other scrubby scraps. Because I'll be able, I'm thinking I might be able to get another one out of that. I don't know. We'll see. Because if I do have enough, even to just make one last one out of each of them, just do a, you know, sell them in singles, or do a multi-pack, a multicolor pack or something, or just use, you know, use each one and do a multicolor, you know, one row of each color or something to make them more of a variegated or tie-dye looking type. I'll use it. I always find a way. Okay, I'm going to go warm up my coffee real fast. And I need to let Luna out because she's over by the door. And it's been a little bit since she's been out. So I need to take care of those few responsibilities there. And clean up a little bit of my mess. So I can move on to the next thing, which is going to be my angel wings. that I've been working on. Get those done, get a bunch of those made up. So then I can start cutting my threads, because I have to cut 28 and 20, the number 20, 8 inches in length strings for the tassels for each of the angels. So that's what it recommends. We'll see. I may do less. It just depends. So I'll be right back. Okay, come on. You stay where I can see you. You stay where Mama can see you. Hello. Hello, Dwight. I'm doing good. How are you? Had to go let Luna out and warm up my coffee. So I am back. So yeah, I'm moving on to my angel wings that I'm doing, and it's with the Crafter's Secret cotton. And it's a Christmas one. Yeah, just called Christmas Print. And it is so pretty. I mean, I love the way it has worked up so far. And I have liked this cotton. I need my H hook. And I remember making these angels back in the day with like the mesmerized thread, the skinnier, like the 10. I think it was the 10 that I used. But this, of course, is the regular, the 4-weight. So. And it's super simple too. It's just a series of double crochets. I did not list this one in my description box though. I did for my scrubby pattern, the scrubby pattern I was using. I don't think I did anyway. I might have. I don't think so though. So yeah, this pattern isn't really anything that's new. I mean, I've seen it back in the day, you know, at different times whenever I was doing things, even the 80s, 90s, whatever. It kind of reminds me of the clothespin angels that I've done too, and they were with the smaller thread, you know, and then you just slip it over the clothespin, and that was your angel head, and then you know the rest of the. They weren't the. I mean, you could. They weren't the springy clips. They were like the old-fashioned wood that had the you know the round kind of head on them, and then it came out and looks like feet, you know. So. Oh, well, thank you, Katrina. So with this on the magic square, I don't want, or not square, gosh, magic circle, I don't want to close it up too awful much, but a little bit. I mean, I'm still going to be able to thread through it to get my stuff through, I think, as far as like tying the angel off and doing all that with her. Because I just have this wooden that I'll thread through it. So it shouldn't be too much, but I don't want to have so small of a hole that I can't, that's going to be hard. So leave a little bit of a spot in there, but still secure it so it doesn't come undone if little people get a hold of it. Oh, welcome back, Aussie. You got everything clean? Good deal. That was fast. I've moved on to my angel wings. I finished all my green scrubbies, and I still do have 2 colors, but well, actually 3 if I decide to use the orange, but 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, I know what I did. I knew that wasn't counting out right. I only do 10, I need 20. Duh. Yep. I'm losing it. 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, not 10. It takes me an hour to do the living room, bathroom, and kitchen. It wasn't that bad. Well, good deal. Yahoo! I have found since we have kind of went through our version of minimal, um, yeah, it doesn't take me near as long as what it used to back in the day, but I don't have littles anymore. I mean, I have grandbabies, but they're not here that often. I am more up with them than they are down here. So it does make it easier, you know. Because back in the day, no matter what you do, then if you got something cleaned up, then they were behind you getting into something or whatever, which was just part of it. We just have Luna, and she's pretty easy to take care of, so she's not too high maintenance. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, and that's the other thing with these angel wings, it goes really fast. The longest part is going to be cutting all of those strings for the tassels for the bottom, for the that come out down here at the bottom. That's the part that isn't the most fun part. But it should go quick, honestly. Yeah, next one. Got two of those. And I wanted to do a couple of this pale blue. Sixteen, 17, 19, 20. Aussie, tomorrow I'm headed north from where I live to go be with my grandkids and my son's family. We have a little fall festival at my little Grayson grandson's preschool. So I'm going to do that and spend the day. And then Sunday, I'm keeping up my license for nail tech, even though I'm not actively working doing it and have retired from it I am going to keep up on my license. So I have continuing education on Sunday that I have to go to. Usually they have those classes on Mondays, but for whatever reason, this one's on Sunday. So I'll be in class all day Sunday, and then I'll come home after that. So yeah, it's going to be good stuff. It's going to be fun stuff. It's going to, even the continuing ed, is stuff that I will like and learn from. But tomorrow will be the most fun, honestly. Because they're having like a trunk or treat and they're having like a little karaoke thing for a little bit, I guess. And a big pumpkin drop and stuff like that. So it's only like 2 or 3 hours long, but that's perfect timing for littles like that, for little preschoolers. I think it's like from 3 to 5 in the afternoon, so evening. So that'll be perfect. Only part I don't like is that I have a little over 3 hour drive there and the same back. But it goes pretty quick, honestly, anymore. I mean, I just turn my radio on and listen to music as I'm going and have my stops. I usually have one stop I make, and okay, this one's a little bit different consistency. A little bit bigger maybe, but not too far off. Because this, uh, by the big twist, it does remind me of the, I think it's is it like Lily Sugar and Cream, Peaches and Cream, whatever. I think they go by two. There's two different ones, I think, and yeah, so my cousins and my cousins' kids are 3 hours away. We go up there for from Christmas to Thanksgiving and July 4th to all meet up and have fun for with the kids. Love it, and it's a great way to meet up. Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, because it's like a little getaway too, you know. Because whenever I go, I spend a few days, you know, which I do go up and help watch the kids anyway, and that was the main one of the reasons why I retired was so then I would be more available to go up for childcare and stuff and helping with that. Because my daughter-in-law is a nurse in ICU neuro, and then my son works construction on roads and stuff. He on so they both have crazy hours, and um, just thankful that Seth is back to work because he was actually hit out on the interstate while he was working. Kids have so many cousins, it's crazy. Oh yeah, big families are great. So we have legal stuff that we have to go through with him still yet. That's probably gonna be over the course of the next couple of years, but we're just very thankful that he's here and that he's doing good and he's back to work. So, and he'll be 29 his birthday, so he's very young. But being young probably saved him too, and being in good health to begin with. Okay, I'm gonna go check on Lou. She's probably back. My oldest daughter is a PSW going for a nurse now. I was doing PSW, but we need more nurses. Oh, and that's what Annie says all the time. They're always strapped, and she works the weekends, the 12-hour weekends, and there's a lot of times that she extends it out to like 18 to 20 hours. So it's crazy. We really do everywhere. We need more nurses everywhere. Okay, I'll be right back and check on Lou. Oh, out there sending. You got your sun in. It's beautiful. Beautiful out there. So you're just staying in the sun. Watching the cars. Was you back with the horses? Was you back with the horses? Oh yeah, and yesterday whenever I was all scrambled and I was trying to show people my hats that or not my hats, but my ear warmers that I was making, because I was wanting to try to find something different, and yes, I put it in the description, so some of you may have looked at it, but I got the blue one down, and I think it turned out really cute. And I'm wondering, I don't know now if I'm going to do it though, because I really like the way the knot and everything turned out. Because I was thinking about doing like my flower, but I think it'll take away from it, so I don't think I'm going to do it maybe. And then I did get this flex, whatever it's called. I can't even remember. Something flex. So yeah, I think they turned out pretty good. And I think I am going to make a few more. Because they went so fast too. So fast. Thank you. So yeah, I think they turned out good. And it's a pattern, like I said, I've seen it for a long time. I'm just trying to get comfy here. I've seen it for a long time, but I'd never tried it because I didn't know if I'd like it, you know. And I had tried some of the different ways of doing the twists and stuff, and I really like the way they do it for after you get the twist and turn it, turn it out. They have like a decorative stitch underneath, which all it is just a half double, three double, and another half double, so it kind of fans out, but it keeps it to where it lays nicely, so whenever you put the band around. So yeah, so I really like this pattern. Are you wanting to put, or you want some peanut butter? There you go. Okay, you can get up there and lay down, but you got to be careful. Are you going to get up there? I already gave you a treat, and you got your water, and you got your food in there too. No more treats. You already got your cookie, and I gave you some peanut butter. Oh, thank you, OC. Yeah, anytime. Feel free to drop in. Well, Dean, as a matter of fact, I am a granny, and I actually go to Grammy, so thank you for being so observant. And I'm pretty proud of it. Because not many people are blessed with that, so you can call me Granny all day long. What are you doing, Will? You can get up there. You don't think you have room? You're okay. You're okay. Get all settled? Really is a gorgeous day here today, so probably after I get off of here for the next phase of my day, um, of, as you call it, adulting, Katrina. um, I would really like to get outside and trim on some of my shrubs that I've had to wait on until the appropriate time to take care of those. So we did get, I think, a little bit of a frost yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Pretty sure it was yesterday morning when I got up, and so, and it is a beautiful sunny day again here. I think we're going to have sun for the next couple of days still, and there's a chance of rain another, but not very much. And then the rest of the week into the next weekend, I think it's supposed to be nice. When husband gets home from work, we have to go out and get groceries and shopping. Oh yeah, yeah. We usually try to do that on the weekend too. Um, but right now, I'm a farmer's wife, and so that kind of has to wait. I'm doing well, Dwight. How are you? Thanks for asking. Um, so we have some late nights right now with him doing that and stuff because he drives truck, but then he also helps farm. He used to farm. We used to have all the acreage and do all that, but we rent ours out now. But he actually goes and helps people with theirs now. So yep, just crocheting. Oh, Lou, I think you got in with the horses. Something. Did you go and visit with the horses? Or the cows? Or got, the cows are out over there too, I think. You're not dirty, but you just kind of smell like you've been somewhere. It's getting time for coats. Oh yeah, I know. And I'm not a fan of coats. I'm just not. If I could go without it, it would be great. And the thing is, I and I used to whenever I was a lot younger. It was like no, I'd go and I would never hardly ever wear a coat, and it would never bother me. But then whenever I started having trouble with my thyroid and then the whole autoimmune thing and everything, I was so cold all the time. I mean, even in the summertime, there would be times that I would get cold. And Whitney, my husband, he would just be like, "What is wrong with you?" You know, and it was like, my thyroid, that's what's wrong with me. But now that I've got a lot of that corrected and I've changed a lot of things and I'm still in the process of healing and stuff on that, and also menopause, you know, I started having hot flashes, but now I don't have those anymore. I've made it through all that, but I'm back to where I think I'm normal. I think I'm like, okay, I think we're good. And but there's times that I do tend to get on the warmer side, so it's like, yeah, no. Can I just go without a coat and just wear like a pretty sweater or something? Or a cardigan. I like my cardigans. I like my, you know. So then you can just, wear something under it to where you can take it off and still be comfortable and appropriate. So I have one coat that I'll take north with me, and because it is colder up there, and it's amazing that it's only 3 hours away and how much of a difference it is. So, and I remember you saying that here a while back, and I hate that for you. Oh shoot. What did I just do? I just pulled out what I just put in there. Jeez Louise. Okay. It's not fun going through my calls, that's for sure. No, but I went through a lot of mine whenever I was actually kind of more in my 40s. There was a lot of all that other stuff that I went through with my perimenopause or whatever you want to call it. All the wordage, I'm not up on it. So, um, yeah, there was stuff that I already went through kind of prior to that, and I think a lot of that was because I was dealing with thyroid stuff and everything. So, yeah, once it hit me, I had already went through a lot of my stuff already. So, I'm glad of that. I'm glad because that's what I prayed for. It was like, Lord, seriously, can we not revisit all the other stuff, the moodiness and the, you know, up and down emotion stuff, and like you said, kind of the lightheadedness stuff and not sleeping well and having anxiety, and I had panic attacks, terrible. I don't have any of that anymore. Yeah. Yeah, during those times back in the day, I would very much tell Whitney, "Okay, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you, and there's nothing going on. It's me, and just let me go through what I need to go through, you know, and just know not to take it, you know, to heart, and that it's not against you." And because there were times it was like, oh boy, and it'd be for no reason sometimes, and sometimes I think he just did it just to antagonize too. But then on those things, I try to rein it in and not be, But there were some times whenever you were stressed out and the kids and all the things, and it's like, okay, no, don't do that. Not today. Okay, I got two of the light blue done, even though they look white, kind of, but you can kind of tell that they're light blue. Yeah, they are. I mean, thank God that like I said, I don't have those anymore, but when I would just, and that's why I crochet so much, because even whenever I was younger, I had panic attacks. I've dealt with panic attacks all my life, really. But during that time, it was the worst. It was the worst. And, yeah, crocheting, reading, doing things to, pass my time, reading, whatever, getting on the computer and stuff. Don't want to be medicated. Yeah, or just rather deal with it, and so be it. Yeah, because really, it'll pass. It will. And I'm all for kind of letting my body do what it needs to naturally on its own too. I mean, I was on Lexapro years ago when I was on it for about 10 years. It was after I had my second son, And I just plummeted really fast into, not really fast, it was a month or so after I had him, a little over a month after I had him, and went into like a sudden postpartum because I thought I was doing great, and then Thanksgiving hit, and I remember telling my husband something's not right, and so went through a series of trying to figure things out, and I went on Lexapro, like I said, the low dose of it, and it did great for me then. But then after a while, I was like, nope, I'm done. It's good. I need to get off of it. Everything is situational now. So it did serve its purpose for the time that I was on it, but yeah, no, I haven't had to since then, and I just went by my diet and made sure I took my medicine for my thyroid and stuff like that. So, not to say there weren't times that I jacked myself up with trying stuff sometimes, but I managed and made it through to the other side. So, because I actually was agoraphobic for like 9 months, is how bad mine got. So, once we got my medicine figured out what works for me, because I tried. Well, what are you panting for? Are you hot? Um, because I had tried other medicines prior to that. Because Zoloft, I think, was one. Paxil, I think, was another, and I don't know. And I'm not opposed to any of that stuff, but sometimes, sometimes it is a good tool to access whenever you're going through stuff to get you where you need to be to kind of come down so you can deal. Yeah, sometimes you just need a little bit of meds to help you get through it for a few, then wean yourself off of it because it's part of life. It's what us women go through. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, kind of like what I was just saying. So, yeah, we're on the same page with that. And nothing wrong with it. Sometimes we just need a little help, and that's all right. It's all right. And I'm just fortunate enough that I was able to get off of it and I've not had to be back on it. But it's always there if something would happen that I would need to. So, because after my son's accident, he went on Lexapro because of PTSD and stuff, and he's still on it because it's not been that long. I mean, it's about a year, I guess, since everything, but 6, 7, 8, 9. But we still have all the legal stuff and everything going on. So, but he's done good on it. So, and I think just talking about it and stuff, because I mean, now more and more people are talking about it a little bit more and sharing and stuff. But back in the day, whenever I was younger and had my panic attacks and anxiety and all that kind of stuff so much, people just didn't talk about it. And so it was like, even trying to explain to my mom and stuff that had dealt with certain things similar, it was just like they just pushed it off because I think they were scared of what, treatment or whatever that they would suggest and everything, because back then it was scary, unknown more, and didn't know what to do with you and stuff like that. So now it has changed a lot, thank God. Making a lot of granny squares and make something out of it. Yeah. Oh, and absolutely with the granny squares, you can make them all kinds of colors, and you can do like 5 different colors in one granny square. That is going to be so much fun, Aussie. Oh, that's a good idea, Katrina. That would be, oh, so cute. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. Hello, Tharlada. I hope I pronounced that right. Welcome. Welcome to the live. We're just hanging out, crocheting, chatting. Oh, I was gonna grab something if I can find it. I'll be right back. As long as I don't fall over all my stash down here. I went to go get the granny square one that I made back in the spring, summer. That kind of Katrina's talking about. I just did it like this. I did it out of cotton. And I have a gray one too. I had a bunch of this that I wanted to get used up that was kind of, it kind of gives 80s vibes a little bit, but that's okay. I don't care. And just did the pink and the white. So yeah, you can make all kinds. You know, you can do it all different colors. You can do whatever pattern you want. And all you do is, I mean, it's super simple to put together. So yeah. Something so cute. I know it. Oh, I have a string that I didn't put in. So Aussie, yeah. Let your creative juices run wild. My gray one's packed away to take to market. This one I decided not to take right now. There is no rules when it comes to stuff like this, so you know, you can do whatever you want. And that's what I kind of said with nail tech too. You know, so many people would come in, well, my gosh, there's another one. Um, and they'd just be scared to death of like, oh, certain colors, or oh, if they wanted nail art, no, they were going to have to keep it for 2 weeks. And It's like, yeah, 2 weeks, that's it. You know, you come in and you redo it. It's not rocket science and it's not forever, it's not permanent. And it's like, how about just have fun with it instead of being afraid of it? You know? I mean, it's a 2 week commitment, not a lifelong, type thing. No rules, and people would say, oh, I'm too old for that color. Nope, nope, nope. Don't want to hear that. Nobody's too old for any color. Color's color. Doesn't matter. You, whatever, as far as that stuff, you're not hurting anybody by, giving yourself some big old bright red sparkly nails every time you would come in or whatever. It doesn't matter. If that's what makes you happy and that's how you want to express yourself. Life is too short. Yep. Woody woo. Woody woo woo. What are you doing? You're just wanting to hug the couch, aren't you? You want to hug the couch? They know you just want your bed, don't you? You want your bed. Because this is still sleepy time for you. And, oh my gosh. Okay, I'll be right back. Come here. Why don't you just stay laying down? No. No. No, Luna. Stop. I've got to get it. Now come on. Hey. Hey. It's okay. Oh, you're going to do it laying down then. Come on. She got her collar off somehow. I used those Sorrento collars on her, and hers came off. I don't know how she got it off. So it's been about a week or so, and I thought, well, I'll hold off. No, it's been longer than a week. And I thought, well, I'll hold off because with fall and everything coming and it's going to be freezing and all this stuff, I thought, okay, we'll probably be good because there'll be a certain amount still on her. Well, now she's had like 4 tick. This is the 4th tick now that she has on her. So, of course, she knows that I'm wanting to try to get off of her, so she's not. Come here. Come on up here. And it's super easy to get to, but now she knows what I'm doing, so I don't know if she's going to come back up here or not. Come on. I give you peanut butter. I'll give you some peanut butter. Okay. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Never mind. Put your head up, please. Head up. There, I finally got it. It was stuck on there, sister. Usually they're not like that on you. I got him. Okay, mommy has to go wash. Be right back. Okay. I'm back finally. So you joining us? Say hi. Say hi. You just keep looking at mommy. You say hi to the people? You say hi to the people? Huh? Yeah, I know, my crochet hook. You gonna help? You gonna help crochet? Yeah. Say hi. You're just hanging out. Wagging your wheel tail. You're just a wagging. She's a sweetie. She's a sweetie, aren't you? Your little baby. Mama's little girl. So now I'm using the big twist again, and this color is New Jeans. It's on there kind of small, but and I do like it too. The consistency of it is really nice. It's soft, it's not super scratchy, but it feels durable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's going to be comparable to the Lily. I got a younger dog, and if I called his name, he will come running from anywhere. Oh yeah, that's why with Luna. Uh, but with her, there's sometimes it's like, yeah, I hear you, but I'm not done yet. I'm not ready. Just hold on, you know. But the vast majority of the time, she'll come. It's just whenever she's being ornery and she's not ready to come in yet, you know, is when she doesn't so much. But when she was younger, she would. It took her a minute, but now that she is older, she is, yeah, she totally knows what you're saying to her. I mean, I can have a conversation literally with this dog, and it's pretty amazing. You know, my best friend used to make fun, but now that she has her own dog, she totally gets it. So, but she's transitioned pretty good to being the only dog now since we lost Colt and Bailey. So she's doing pretty good. She's never been alone. She's always had a dog sibling, and whenever we got her, we had Colt already, and he trained her very well, and he lived a long, very long, good life, like I've mentioned before. So it was sad, but yet we knew it was his time, and we'll get to see him again one day, right? We'll get to see him again, and little Bailey too. Okay, I got those blue ones done, and that turned out pretty cute. I found that some people have kind of gravitated towards some of the blues and the pale colors and stuff like that, and even looking like yesterday at Hobby Lobby at some of the colors they had out for Christmas. And I think with those round octagon, oxy, whatever, octagon ornaments that I'm going to do, that's the granny stitch. I think I'm going to make some Grinch colors out of those. I think that'd be kind of cute. And I have the colors to do that. So, because of course they have a whole aisle dedicated to the Grinch at Hobby Lobby, at least mine anyway. I don't know about everybody else's, but there's a whole entire section that's all Grinch. I went to the store and get some food. My friends are coming over. Oh yeah, absolutely, Aussie. Thank you for coming back and hanging out for a little longer though. And yeah, you have fun. You have fun this weekend. And we'll talk to you again soon. Be safe. Take care. Thank you, Aussie. These blue ones, they turned out really pretty, I think, too. I'm going to do gray next. Hello, everyone. I don't know what time Sam has to work today. It's getting later. He may have worked later last night. He may, I don't know. Usually he's up by now, though. I heard him up kind of late last night, though, so he may be sleeping in today, and because it is the weekend. So on the weekend he goes live a lot on the weekend with his gaming stuff and everything. So he's probably sleeping in today. And this color here too, I want to use parchment. I don't know if I don't know what I'm gonna do for sure with it. If I'm gonna make wings out of it though, I may use it to go with some of these instead of having the stark white, because I am gonna make some white ones too. I have my white down here to use too. And it's just white. It's only, and I'm gonna use the I love this cotton for it. Because I have my cones of white I'm saving because I have a granny square tops that I'm making out of it right now, so I don't want to use it all up because I specifically got it for that. So, but this next color is Dove, and it's a light gray. And then I have a darker gray, which I don't remember what the color is, but it is this brand, I think. No, wait a minute. No, it's not. It's the Big Stitch. Or Stitch. Twist. I think it's the Big Twist. Yeah. No, this is the Big Twist in this tan color. This gray color is, I love this yarn, or this cotton. So, we'll get these three out. Because I saw a lot of grays yesterday too. And, oh yeah, I'm making a melting snowman. And they're just little, kind of amigurumi style. Look, and it looks like twinkling snow. I don't know if you can see it, the twinkle. Yeah, you can a little bit. Isn't that gorgeous? That is just absolutely beautiful. So, I'm making my melting snowman out of those. I think I'm going to make like 3 of them, maybe. I may make 4. I'm not sure. But anyway, I started this last night just to kind of get an idea of the pattern. And that was one of the patterns that I saw that they requested that you don't do anything with, as far as like, if I was going, to do a tutorial type thing or whatever. But I can link it for people. But I probably won't work on it online, so. And I'm very respectful of what people put in the notes of their patterns and stuff, so. But I'll probably show everybody my finished product, and that's okay, I think, and link it so people can find her. And it's a super cute pattern, which I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen if you are Pinterest people. Yeah, I hadn't used this skein of gray yet, or if I don't even know if I've used any of this gray yet, of any of them that I've had. So, anyway, moving right along. Oh, I hear him getting up. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to end up and go ahead and get off of here for now. I've got the gray one started, the dove. So whenever I come back, which will probably, I don't know, it'll probably be Monday, maybe before I'm back, I don't know. I'll try to put something up in the community tab too, so always check there. And I'll show what I've been working on, maybe if I'm not able to go live this weekend. If I do go live while I'm up north, it'll be of an evening because after the kids go to bed, because I don't want to take away from my time of being with them. So, and Sunday, if I do at all, it'll be of an evening, probably after I get back from being up north. So, but I want to thank everybody for joining me today and hanging with me and the good conversation. And I've met some new people again and got some new subscribers, I think, which I'm so appreciative of. And new friends that I can go and subscribe on them now and kind of catch up on their channels and see what they are out there creating. Because that's all. I mean, I wish that I could see every single one of you and see what you're working on at the same time. So, Katrina, you were so gracious to kind of give me some info on that to see if maybe in the future I can set something like that up. So, I'm going to kind of look into that a little bit more and educate myself in that area to where maybe we can have like little sessions like that sometimes every now and then. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off of here for now. And just go back and watch us when it goes live for the ones that are coming on now if you're interested. Um, I did get some of my scrubbies worked on. I'm working on the Christmas angels now. So, and I also showed my sweater from yesterday that a lot of people couldn't see. So if you want to go back and look at that. So there's a lot to look at if you want to. So just feel free to go back and watch this whenever it goes live. It will help my channel and help me to grow and all the good things. So, anyway, I will talk to you guys later on. You take care. Love you. Happy crocheting and many blessings. I'll see you later. Stay safe.